Hey guys, All5 here with our final top 6 rating predictions video, and this is going to be with Spurs. We're going to get through this one as quickly as possible, simply for the fact that I think Spurs, this is probably the one I'm the least confident about. I haven't watched as much Spurs as I've watched the other teams, and yeah, I think it's just going to be a tough one overall, purely based on that. But we're going to kick it off, and in goal we've got Hugh Goluris, we've got Joe Hart, their newest signing, Ben Davies, Alderweireld and Sanchez, and as you can see on screen they have all received downgrades. Hugh Goluris getting a -2 to an 86, Joe Hart getting a -3 down to a silver 74 rated card, Davies down to a 78, Alderweireld down to an 86 and Sanchez down to an 82. And that's purely from the fact that defensively this season I don't feel like Spurs have been the best. That might just be from not watching them and just seeing results. Maybe Jose's come in, he's done decent jobs with the defence. He's probably done better with the defence than he has with the attack, but that's Jose in it. So yeah, we'll just skip past this one. This video is probably going to be like 5 minutes at max. Next up we've got Ariel Dyer, Hoiberg, Winks and Ndombele. And we've got Vin Aurier, we've given him a -0 and a +0. He's been pretty decent this season. He hasn't been amazing by any imagination. Offensively, I think he's probably been better offensively than defensively, but that's the case for most wingbacks nowadays. Next to him is Ariel Dyer. He's given a -2 to a non-rare gold card. Ariel Dyer is playing for Spurs, a top 6 team. I do not understand. He really should be a mid-table. Put him in Burnley squad, and they'll be like, oh yeah, that's an Ariel Dyer team, you know. Next up is Hoiberg, their newest signing. I think he was the Southampton captain. It was either him or James Ward-Prowse. I think it was between the two. Formerly of Bayern Munich, the Champions League winners. Congratulations to them. But a big move for him. We've given him a +2 to a 79 rated card. We've also given him a rare card as well. And yeah, he is just going to unlock that midfield. He's going to be the one that sits back and lets the other two do the attacking in a 4-3-3. Most notably Ndombele. I think Hoiberg is going to be a big key to unlocking Ndombele this season. But yeah, we've given him a +2. He got the big move. He's had a decent season. And yeah, most of that rating is based off of the fact that he's got a big move to Spurs. Next up is Harry Winks. He's another one. He's not that good, really. There was rumours that Man City were going to go in for him, which I think is mental. But he would purely be a rotation player if he was at City. No way he's good enough for them. He's decent on his day. I will say that. On his day, he's decent. Again, this is another one where I've just assumed. No, this one is a tough one. He could, I don't know. I really don't know about Harry Winks. This was just a tough one for me. Next up is Ndombele, and for the transfer price they paid for him, he really hasn't repaid that this season. Yeah, he's not been the best. Again, that could be Mourinho. That could be the fact that it's his first season in the new league. But we have given him a -1 to an 80 rated card. But as I said, the signing of Hoiberg should unlock him this season. He should be back to his very, very best. Next up, we've got Sissoko, Lo Celso, Dele Alli, Lamela and Bergwijn. Sissoko, he might have been brilliant on FIFA this year. He might be one of those OP players. You chuck a shadow on him. He's got 90 odd pace, 90 odd defending. But real life, we've given him a -1 to an 80 rated card. He hasn't been the best when I've watched him. He's a clunky player in real life, I feel like. I don't feel like he's got actually that high dribbling or the pace. But that's just when I've watched him. Obviously, he might be an off game, an off day. As I said, I've watched Spurs the least out of all the teams in the top 6. Next up is Lo Celso. I think he's probably been one of their best midfield players, and I'm not sure if they've paid the loan fee for him. I think it was 50 million loan fee to Real Betis. I'm not too sure if that's actually been paid. I don't know if he's actually going back to Betis. I'm not sure. Comment down below with that one, because I'm not 100% on that one. Next up is Dele Alli, and you've got to say, what a fall from grace for Dele Alli. You know, 2-3 seasons ago, he was the next big thing for England. He was banging in goals, getting assists with Kane, and now he does not look the same, really. He does not look like the same player. He was pretty decent when Jose Mourinho first arrived. It looked like he was back. It looked like Dele Alli was back. But it does seem as if he has fallen off. Hopefully, again, he's another one like Ndombele. Especially this one's for England as well. You want to see him back. You want to see him back to his best. Like 2017 Dele Alli was it? Or was it 2018? One of the two, but he was really, really good that one season. And he's never really been able to reach that level. I think he's got double digits in goals this season. So it's not been a terrible, terrible season by any means. But if Lo Celso has been their best midfielder, you can't really have Dele Alli as an 84, being a higher rate than him. So we've given him an 83. Next up is Lamela. We've given him a +0 and a -0. I've absolutely got no idea if he's been good or bad this season. I just can't tell. Like, what is a good season for Lamela? What is a bad season for Lamela? I'm not too sure. But next up is Bergwijn, Stevie Bergwijn. And we've given him a +1. Since he's come into Spurs, he's been very, very good. He's got the winner against City. He's scored against United. He's rapid. He's absolutely rapid. Mugged off Maguire. And yeah, I think he's been decent. A full season under his belt, he should be even better. We're giving him a +1 to an 83 rated card. As we go on to the final screen with Lucas Mora, Huygminson and Harry Kane. A -1 downgrade to Lucas Mora. He's not that good. He really isn't that good. He peaked for that hat-trick against Ajax. That's probably the best thing he's ever done in his career. It's probably the best thing he'll ever do in his career, scoring a hat-trick in the semi-final of the Champions League, which ain't too bad, is it, really? But yeah, I don't think he's a player you could probably sell and replace with a player who you could even chuck Dele Alli in there at the position he plays, and Dele Alli could probably do a better job than Lucas Moura. Sell him on, make some money. Next up is Huygminson. He has definitely been Spurs' best player when Harry Kane's not playing. When Harry Kane was playing, Harry Kane was their best player, but behind him is Huygminson. We've given him a +1 to an 88 rated card. He's just been getting better and better season on season. And he got the goal of the season, the one against Burnley, the dribbling from one box to the other. Really nice goal. And we've given him a +1. And finally, a controversial one. Harry Kane. He hasn't played the most this season, but when he has played, he's been brilliant. He's probably my favourite Spurs player, coming from a Chelsea fan. He's probably my favourite Spurs player. As an England fan, he's kind of the goal scorer. He's the man you want up top. He finishes pretty much everything. And he's a brilliant player. And he got 6 months rest, played a couple of games, and now he's going to get another month and a half rest, ready for the new season. I think, I'm going to say it now, I think Harry Kane's probably going to be the top goal scorer in the season this season. But that is going to be it for Spurs. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please like, subscribe, and peace.